Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Monsieur Augustine. If you are new here for the first time, just remember to subscribe. And today I'm going to talk about why should you not consider buying a house in the first place. This more especially I'm going to talk to young individuals, those people who are young and maybe they are being pressurized to construct homes back at home, or maybe they are pushed by their partners to own a home. And more especially those people who are in middle class earning structure. So today I'm going to talk actually why it should not be a priority for you to own a house. More especially considering in our African culture that's almost a taboo. But we have moved from those traditional beliefs, and we can also move in terms on how we manage our resources, considering there are different challenges which are different from what we used to incur traditionally. Number one, if you consider, for instance, you as a person who are a middle class income bracket and you are giving a priority to owning a home, then there is a likelihood that you are going to approach banks to have a mortgage. In Kenya, for instance, the interest rate of a mortgage is between 12% to 13%. So if you are going to acquire a loan for 15 years, and that interest, maybe the home costs around 4 million, then you are going to pay a great interest. And in 15 years, you are likely going to pay between 10 million to 15 million on average. That's considering all banks within the republic. But look, if you decide to ignore the issue of owning a house and go and invest that money, you can actually gain some interest, and with the time you are going to make a lot of money, which you can acquire these homes without having that pressure of being pushed by banks. The great challenge that for most people going and acquiring this money from different banks is that maybe the bank will just laugh with you the moment you are going to acquire that loan. But if you are going to not pay even within a month, then you will raise the true colors of you approaching those banks. They will not reason with you. They will push you and you will hate that home. The second thing, which actually is the reason why you should not give a home a priority, of buying a house a priority, is that with time, people as they age, there are likelihood that they will shift from those places which they are going to buy those homes and move to rural areas. Once you move to rural areas, then that house may actually end up not being of benefit to you. You may be forced to sell that house. If you are going to likelihood to sell that house, then the amount which you are going to sell the house could not be the same if you would have invested that money and just put your effort in increasing your assets. So that's why it's encouraged that you as a person, you as a young person who is trying to have that financial freedom, you should not put pressure on yourself to own a home. You should consider other means. Maybe renting would be a good choice instead of you going and constructing a home. Imagine you need a home, you need money, and then you are going to bury like 4 million, 2 million, 1 million, 50,000 Kenyan shillings. You are going to buy for a house which maybe you could not use, more especially those people who reside in towns and go home and construct huge houses which they could not even use. So that's a challenge. Also considering other factors, for instance, if you prefer to move, selling a house is not an easy thing. Liquidity of a house is so minimal. You can't decide that I want to sell this house today and imagine that you are going to get money or you are going to get a client the same day. So those are, I believe, two challenges which I consider should discourage you from buying a house. So my name has been Monsieur Augustine. You should also give some of the reasons why you see that occupying a house or owning a home is a poor choice, and if it's a good choice, you can stay to. See you in my next video.